20 things women should know about men, according to Reddit. Number 20. If we said we'll do it, we'll do it. You don't need to keep nagging us every 6 months. 6 months. Oh, he got that comedy. Number 19. If you want me to do something, expect that I'll do it my way. If you want something done your way, you fucking do it. This is the price of delegation. You hearing that, ladies? You hearing the number 18. Just fucking pick where you want to eat. We don't give a shit. We're only going to order the fucking burger anyway. A generalization with a burger part. But you get the fucking gist. Number 17. Do not search our answers for hidden or alternate meanings. This isn't a rummage sale. You won't find anything if you keep digging. There aren't any. What we said is what we meant. But, then again, with how hormonal you girls get during your time of the month, and even not, because you're just miserable sometimes, you'll invent things. And if you look hard enough for something, I'm sure you'll find it in your search to turn nothing into something, you know what I mean? Is the salt spilling out? Fucking women. Number 16. If you like a guy, approach them and let them know. All this hint nonsense flies over our heads. I like to think this applied to the last generation, because girls these days will just stroll right up and be like,
Hey, I'm trying to get it beat up. So what you saying? So what you saying?
That should be the new phrase from ladies. So what you saying? What you say? What you say? Number 15. We are as insecure about ourselves as you are about yourselves. Hey, you guys want to know a secret? You want to know a secret, girls? This is a fucking lie. Are you kidding? You think we could ever wake up in the morning and feel as insecure about the stupid shit that you guys invent for the day to be upset about?
Oh my god, Kale, look at the bottom of my areola on the left nipple. It's so inconsistent. Do you notice it?
Well, I didn't notice it before you said something.
So you're saying you do notice it?
Number 14. We can see through the I'm fine bullshit, but if you say it 3 times, we're going to let it go. It's not because we aren't aware it's bullshit, and it's not because we don't care. It's because we're not interested in playing stupid games. Ladies, listen very carefully. There's a fine line between consideration and harassment. Do you know what I mean? And you women are the worst, as crazy as it sounds. You can think about how many people go to jail based on the fact that the girl just doesn't feel the same way. Because if the girl felt the same way, then everything would be fine. But if she doesn't, then, that's almost illegal. The type of shit, a person feeling that passionately, that crazy. So we need to just be on the same wavelength. And it seems to be something that you girls fight. But then again, I really do like to think that girls do come correct when they're dealing with somebody that they're frightened of losing. Those are the best relationships as far as I'm concerned. The relationships where the girl's so scared of losing that they freak themselves out. Hilarious. Number 13, maybe. Sometimes we really do think about nothing.
What are you thinking about? How are you thinking about nothing?
Maybe number 12. Your butt looks big in those jeans, and we fucking love it in those jeans. You guys know that? You guys know that song? No? Moving on. Number 12, probably. All men are different, and they should be treated as such. You hear that, ladies? We're all special snowflakes, and no generalized statements among most typical dudes could be, made the same. I guess if we're talking about men, then sure, but look, all fuckboys are the same and should be treated as such. Who knows what number this is? Some men actually know that you are trying to hint towards something, but do not want to be embarrassed by misinterpreting the signal. So we ignore the hint instead, because who has time for hints? What a comment, man. Way to go, Steven 200793, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. If we compliment you, the best thing you can say is thank you. A self-deprecating joke about how we're wrong is rarely charming, okay? So yeah, take the compliment, ladies. Especially when half of y'all must get that shit so often, on a daily basis, that I don't know how the responses that you would give aren't thoroughly rehearsed. You fine ladies. Ridiculous. Most of us don't get subtle hints. If you want to do something, just come out and say it. I mean, man, these comments are just reiterating the same beats. It's like men have 4 things that women need to know, and it's like, calm the fuck down, tell us what you mean, we mean what we mean when we say what we mean. Like, it's a damn shame. Here's this next comment. If you want to have sex, don't wait for men to initiate. If a man always has to initiate sex, he will feel like you don't want it and just do it because you make him feel good, but don't actually feel any pleasure for yourself. I hate to interject here, but I mean, how as a man are you having sex with a woman and not realizing whether or not she's registering any pleasure herself? The comment goes on to say, also, when initiating, be pretty straightforward or use very obvious hints because we don't get it. If you start touching a guy's dick and he doesn't understand that you want to have sex, yeah, that's wrong. But if you give some sort of glance or just say something like, oh, it's been a long day, and we're supposed to work from there to understand that you want to have sex, that's not gonna work. Listen, again, I might as well be an alien as it pertains to this kind of hilarious relationship because, man, it is just you getting pinned down hypothetically. You know what I mean? Fuck me. This comment says, sometimes men just like to be alone. It's not that we're angry with you or ignoring you. We just like to be alone occasionally. You know what I mean? Imagine that. The next comment reads, good God, this is a doozy. Probably just the fact that guys are just as self-conscious as all of you. About what? Like what milkshake to get when I go out to fucking Sonic or something? I always get the sense from women that they see men as unshakable rocks that always know what they're doing. That's what I am, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry, people are trying to sleep, Kyle. God, how do you keep forgetting this? That are afraid of nothing, that are always the protector, that don't need anyone else's approval, that never get emotional or overwhelmed. If you could listen into men's thoughts, I think it would blow your mind to know how much most guys are suppressing because society expects them to keep up their stoic demeanor. Listen, I don't know what kind of homosexuals upvoted this post. No offense, subscribers, but no, bro. I don't feel like this. I'm not questioning my life and living in some kind of anxious, ridiculous mess. I consider myself someone who spirals into depression fairly frequently and can speak from a depth, a reservoir, a well of experience here. But to say that I'm constantly questioning people's approval and all kind of shit like this, here's the bottom line. Fuck the rest of this comment. I'm going to speak to you very candidly. Typically, a real, again, this is rude to say it, but a real man typically only allows a specific amount of people the ability to emotionally provoke them. So say I'm in a relationship with a woman that I genuinely feel towards. Typically, I allow her, I grant her the ability to register on my emotional radar. She possesses the capacity to hurt me. Do you know what I mean? But probably nobody else, because I have to grant him that ability, nigga. I'm not just rolling through life allowing everybody the benefit of the doubt. And if you're listening to this and you want to take offense with what I'm saying because, oh, what are you saying? Everybody's just supposed to be amazing as you, Kyle? Yeah, nigga. Maybe you need to stop making it so that people have some kind of direct line to your emotions and feelings. No, bro, you shouldn't be that easily provoked. Like, especially on the internet now, y'all should be living in a world where people can just say almost what the fuck ever to you, and you let that shit bounce off your ass because you are rubber, nigga, and they should be glue. What they say should bounce off. You see what I'm saying? Fucking establish a little bit of resilience. Like, good God. Ugh, guys like getting compliments about their appearance too. Even just my hoods feel nice. God, this is gonna make me vomit. This whole thing is just turning into like common sense that the typical bimbo should fucking know, but apparently some from like what yesteryear's generation don't understand. Oh, so they really did mean what they said. Well, I'm just gonna go back to the doo-wop or what the I can't. Just because we can't get an erection at a given moment, that doesn't mean we're not into you or that we don't want to have sex. It's not that simple. What kind of alien comment section has this become? I don't know shit about this world, okay? And it's scaring me now because I'm thinking, what's gonna happen when I reach an age where maybe the PP won't get up but I wanna bling bling on the doo-wop. I wanna shiggle the fribblewums on the cherhooble froosh. You know what I'm talking about? But the PP ain't ready. Well, there's pills for that, you know? there's pills for that. Mentioning how many guys are going for you, chasing you, doesn't create the narrative oh damn, she's a hot commodity, I better try harder. Instead, it's fuck chasing her. She seems like it would be a lot of drama. Better skip this one. Well, that's like a very quick way to put it. But yeah, this whole, look how many dudes are after me. Look what I got from this guy. Oh, this nigga just sent me a message like, oh, this is so crazy. Look what he's doing. I'm all over this nigga's Instagram. It's like, yeah, no. How about no? Like, who are you interested in here, No. Ugh. Bleh, bleh. If you bring us problems, we will offer solutions. That is our way of showing that we have listened and that we care. You know what I mean? What else would you expect when you're telling us your problems? I mean, yes, we can be your outlets, you know what I mean? Even if we don't help per se, but perhaps you getting things off your shoulders is helping in a way, even if we can't provide a, black and white fix to your problem. Nothing is the matter. Holy shit. This is obviously like a response to the girl going, what's wrong now? And then the guy going, nothing, nothing, nothing. Whereas when we ask the girl and the girl says nothing, 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 she doesn't really mean nothing. The older we get, the less time we're willing to spend chasing you. If I'm interested and you're interested, there should be no reason for you to still be playing hard to get and taking longer than 2 requests for your time to agree to a date to either commit or tell me you're not interested. I'm 30. Dating at this age consists of, are we doing this or not? I got shit to do. Man, I wouldn't know about it, but, yeah, ladies, geez, why y'all playing around with people's time? And here's the last comment. If I tell you something in confidence, it's really not okay for you to tell your best friends. And it goes both ways. Well, obviously, yeah. Not everything is something to share, unfortunately. And this is, I may say it again, I hope somebody gets offended listening to this, whether you're a man or a woman, or you're a man into men or a woman into women. I need you to understand that as a relationship is concerned, you guys should be using each other as outlets in a way that has you confident in each other, not just in the one sense of the word, but in the other sense as well. And I want to say throw women into categories of throwaways and keepers, as rude as that sounds. And one way to easily establish which category they're immediately sifted into is whether or not they're the type to just blab about other people or to, have interest themselves. Like, because again, so many chicks, and these chicks, all they have to talk about are other fucking people. That's their life. They live through other people. You know what I mean? And it's like, is this you? You know what I mean? Or are you like, I bet you're just like your mother or something. It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. Looks like we made it to the end of this video, without vomiting. But maybe I'll think about it later and just end up barfing. Sounds like a great idea. Hopefully you're already asleep if that's what you put on this video to do. And if not, then I'm sorry. I'm working on that rapist one, but I'm thinking about like producing it a little bit. I keep reading it and I keep like making it too funny, which is, I know that sounds crazy and totally rude. I know I sound like a terrible guy now, man. But the thing is, like, I didn't rape these women. So the bottom line, of course, is that I don't want it to be a depressing experience for you, like traumatizing you reading it again. I want it to be, something, a rape story that's lighthearted. I almost said that. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna click the stop recording button now. Look out for that Ask a Rapist fucking video. That shit's gonna be pretty zizzy, man. Oh my god.